Good morning! Let's get back to some wonderful fun in Heavensward. Haha, good morning, Alice. Hope you're having yourself a terrific Tuesday. I finally got some new armor for my characters. Character, I should say. Classes is what I meant.
So far. Still waking up, even though I've been up for a while, W.
Oh, of course. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit of a slow start to the day. Not too bad. I actually got called out from work when I arrived at work. Looks like my boss forgot to tell me that he called the staff off for this morning. So I show up and it's like, oh, I actually didn't need you to come in today. Well, okay then.
Grinning, squinting face, gotta love that.
Yes, luckily it's not super far from home, so I don't mind. And he's a pretty cool guy. He gave me like $7 for gas too, so not only apologized, but gave me a little money for gas, so I appreciate him for that.
Nice.
Yes, absolutely. I was not expecting it. I kind of hesitated whether or not I should even take it because it's like I appreciate the gesture, but you know, what's the polite thing to do here? It's like I could certainly use it. But I mean, I'm like that even in games. It's like if somebody wants to give me a gift, it's like I get kind of sheepish about accepting it right off the bat. Ooh, something with a dragoon? This ought to be interesting.
You'll have to come see my house sometime. I haven't finished decorating it, but it's not looking too shabby so far. Also, you don't have to go.
Oh shoot, no, if there's houses, I love houses. That's one of the reasons I wanted to stream Fallout 76 in addition to Final Fantasy XIV, because the house building in there is crazy what some people can come up with. And I've had some fun putting stuff together myself. Kind of like with Animal Crossing, even if it's a prefabricated structure, I can decorate them phenomenally.
You can friend teleport to it. D.
Alright, let me do that real quick then. State teleportation, there we go. Make sure I don't accidentally remove somebody. Oh, you're here in... this must be the Ishgard place, right? It's very cheap to teleport to. I haven't been there yet, so I don't know what it looks like. Oh yeah, let me use an Aetheryte ticket for a 35 gil teleport. Sure. Just kidding. Ooh. Okay. Hello. Oh, you've got the New World outfit. I used to use that for my Blue Mage. It's an awesome outfit. And it's canonically correct. Well, alright then, let's have the tour.
Yeah, it's for my dancer.
Nice, good choice then. What did I pick for my dancer? Since I've got 17 classes unlocked right now. There we go. Woohoo! Interesting. Do you have to lay down the flooring in sections, or are you going kind of for a two-tone theme?
So I've been searching for ideas, and so far this is my take. I can show you where the idea is from if you'd like.
Sure, I'm always happy to see what people's inspiration is. I know, Tyrion and Aliana definitely want to see my houses in Fallout 76, so you'll have to let me know if that's something you want to see too. Because you build those from the ground up. You basically claim a campsite, and you can either use prefabricated structures, or you can actually build like the foundation, walls, and make the house the shape that you want within basically, you know, square reasoning. There is a way you can get a more circular thing for turrets, but it kind of involves breaking the game a bit, so it's very difficult to do apparently. This link is to a server or channel you don't have access to. Okay. That's what it gave me on Discord.
Well, okay, 1 second, lol.
Oh, someone's doing battle on the big bridge though? Oh, it's Greg. We gotta fight that Gilgamesh. No, golly, I had so much fun doing the Hildebrand quest series. I should have started streaming back in post ARR, but I know a lot of people like Heavensward, so it felt like the appropriate time to start streaming.
There XD.
I don't know if it's the outfit or the lighting, but the shadows are making your hair look blue. Like that really like sapphire ice glacier. Ooh, okay. Neat. So there's like a dual theme here. It goes from like this white blocky to like a rusty jungly overgrown theme. That's cool. It's pretty cool looking. Always interesting when you see mixed media like that.
It is light bluish green. My hair that is low.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, it looks nice. Gotta have the white fringes. Golly, if it isn't for Final Fantasy teaching everybody that the 90s had it right, you gotta frost those tips. Oh, a neon-based theme for the basement? Well, I love neon, so that's got a thumbs up from me already. Final Fantasy did have it right, though, from the 90s. Teach everybody to frost those tips. Gotta dye your hair a little bit different color on the edges. Oh, that's neat. I like the window rating thing. Oh, and a skylight. Awesome. I feel like you should be able to get a skateboard and just
It is
get in
very
here.
dark, still grinning, squinting face. I'm extra poor after buying the house.
Oh, well, of course. Houses are a overtime project. You get it, and then you have to save up again to do something with it. That's the way that I understand how that works.
Now you can see better, lol.
Is daytime triggered? Also, are we going to question how skylights work in the basement? Since there is a floor above us? Oh, you've got the little hair ribbon like I have. Hair ribbon is best for the bunnies.
Magic, see.
Ah, okay. Meanwhile, I'm wearing the actual items. Absolutely magic skylights. I'll be honest, I usually use Blue Mage as my glamour override outfit for going to events and things like that. It's just the easiest thing to, like, just keep writing over. Like I said, this was for a wedding that I went to. A lot of people really liked how the outfit turned out. Especially with matching shoes, but you can't see them because of the way I'm standing with the dress.
It's coolity.
Well, thank you, Bunches. Gotta have the little koala bear too, because my little boy is absolutely fanatic about any pets that sit on the shoulder. He'll always have me switch him out. Koala bear, then owl, then I've got to get, oh my goodness, so many pets. But I'm definitely excited for doing more Heavensward. I like the skylights for the basement, though. I'll be curious to see how you do the neons with it. What do you have overrides for? I'm kind of curious.
I sent you my refs for the neon.
Perfect. I'll take a look. Let me take a quick look over that. Ooh, okay, with the water features especially. Wow. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm sure whatever you do with that sort of color scheme is going to look amazing.
Yeah. Grinning face. face I'm excited, but it's def going to take time, lol.
Oh, for sure.
I think a lot of the neon stuff is later in the game.
Probably. Like I said, I'm not even worried about getting a house until I completely clear the MSQ through Endwalker. Realizing how long that takes, there probably won't be much housing left in Halicarnassus, but, you know, I need to have the money to afford it in the first place. Hopefully by the time I get to Endwalker, I'll be able to make some decent money.
Yeah, I spent a whole day just doing this, lol.
Well, of course. House building is something you could absolutely lose yourself in for an entire day. I've done that in Fallout 76 and Animal Crossing both.
Just FYI, the small plot is like 3-3.7 mil depending on the plot, and then the house permit is like another 300k, just so you know what to sad.
Oh my goodness, so, you know, play it safe and have a cool 4 million gil just on standby for a small house. Yeah, I've got maybe a tenth of that right now. I'm sitting at a very nice 450k.
Yeah, lol.
Good gracious. Well, like I said, I'll worry about that when I'm closer to the end game of Endwalker. I gotta admit, I like the bunny design, but again, I may have some personal bias.
I just got the guild because of the event at Jorman's party thing.
Oh, wow, congratulations. I had my hands full with little kiddos, so didn't really end up attending that, but that's alright. Real life always comes first.
You'll have to come sometime.
Sure. Like said, I can at least try.
Feeling grinning, squinting face.
Absolutely. My anxiety gets kind of flared up whenever I'm in large groups, even if it's in a game or something. Like a standard party or, you know, a small get together I could handle, but it's when it gets large and then I kind of just start feeling like I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, who I'm supposed to talk to, or where I'm supposed to kind of gravitate towards. So I almost end up just kind of on the fringes, just staring at everybody.
Well, I'll go with you and you can hang with me.
That'll work. Thank you bunches in advance. Oh, goodness gracious. Besides, I will definitely be interested in seeing how people have set up their homes. I find it fun. But to be fair, I am the type of person who went overboard to get, what, a 230,000 point score in Animal Crossing for my Happy Home review. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
FC people that went when I went, so it wasn't too many folks, but if his venue takes off, then more might come.
Right. I'm still amazed at how many people run those things to begin with. I every so often I will see a complaint, whether it's in public or Novice Network, about people saying, "Oh my gosh, the Party Finder is just full of venue ads," and I'm like, yeah, they're not wrong. Sometimes, like, especially, oh my gosh, especially on like the Friday, Saturday, or even, from what I understand, Sunday night can too. Oh my gosh, there's like what, 30 to 60 parties, and like the majority of them are. It's crazy. I think I'm honestly confused how there's that much of a demand or market for it. It's like, you gotta have money to run these places, and that means it's gotta be coming from somewhere. So are there that many people that go like all in on these things? It's baffling. I'm not knocking it by any means. I'm just genuinely like astounded.
Grinning, squinting face, it's true. It is crazy, but I also like RP, so I find them pretty fun.
See, since I like the story writing, I should try my hand at, like, I don't know, maybe if there's like light role play, I could do that. Just because I like story writing and I like making what feels like a genuine character. I think that's the whole reason, like, I don't know that I could Fantasia Boda away from the bunny rabbit now. Like, I'm too used to her being a Viera. It's like, to change to something else, it's going to feel like alien. It's like, it's almost easier just to like make an entirely new character if I have a design I like. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that, and then I'll do something crazy like the, oh my gosh, can I beat Final Fantasy by like only playing like one class or something like that. Because I remember in RuneScape they used to do what was called...
That's why I went back to Bunny. The aura didn't feel right.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you can't go wrong with the bunny in my book. But, yeah, in RuneScape they had what were called pures back in the day. Like, literally, the character was supposed to be like a only magician or only archer or something like that. So, like, the whole gist was that you were only playing one class with the character. And I'm sitting here thinking, is it actually possible to beat the game by only playing a singular class? And I'm sure with some would be a lot easier than others, but I'd be curious if there's like some of the more out there ones. Like, I know how popular Summoner is, so since technically you would get two classes without breaking the rules, you could do a pure Summoner and Scholar. So you have a healer and a DPS role. I wonder if you could actually beat the game just doing that singular or, you know, dual class character. Because, I mean, there are those solo instanced fights that happen in ARR, so I'm like, I'm kind of dreading that. Do I really want to try to fight La Habrea as a freaking...
do one class completely grinning, squinting face, but that's the World of Warcraft in me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking that La Habrea fight was miserable. Like, I was on the edge of my seat as a samurai. Now, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was fun, but if I was not about to have a panic attack during that fight because of how over the top it was, I mean, I had one of those, you know, grab the wind by the skin of your teeth kind of thing. And I'm sitting here thinking, if I had to have cast times in addition to the attacks, oh my goodness. It's like, how are you going to cast spells? You're dodging so much that you won't have time to cast. Good gracious. But it could be fun.
I was a WHM in that one, so it took a little longer, but I had my health,
True, that's true. I mean, if you could just, you know, bulldoze through it by giving yourself regen... Well, you might be onto something there, because, again, a summoner would also have the Scholar as an alternative. If I could just sit there and keep myself with shields, and then have the regen from the fairy, I mean, it's doable. I would just have to basically sit there and whittle down his health with bio, which is an instant cast. So basically, if I focus more on just having him with a constant debuff of damage over time, and then, you know, that might actually be doable now that I think about it. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a second character on another server just to try being a pure, you know, summoner scholar. That might be fun, in a way. You definitely move through the story a lot faster because I'm not doing every class's side story like I am with Bodacious. Because that's sure been taking some time. I've had entire streams that have done that.
You had a grinning, squinting face.
Like I said, I think one of the stream before this last one, like 2 streams ago, was basically 3 hours just of doing quests for the Moogles in the Churning Mists. I mean, nothing but yellow side quests. But to be fair, since my little boy loves the Moogles, I'm happy to do it. Oh my gosh, does he just lose his mind when there's a Moogle around? Or the Cactar, he does love the spinning pickle. But I'll say that, you know what, you kind of inspired me with that, because now I can sit here and think of ways that it could be possible. Yeah, it's super precious. He's super precious. That's why I like having him in here sometimes when I'm doing my streaming, because he'll just chime in. He's even said hello to the viewers before. He'll just be like, hello? Like he's asking it with a question mark. It's so cute.
My stepdaughter is too old to be interested in watching me and the hubs to play.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm still enjoying that nice, you know, since he's only 6, it's that whole, oh, hey, I still want to be daddy's best friend kind of thing. Basically, me and my little shadow following me everywhere. He keeps wanting to, like, sit on my lap too when I'm playing, and then it's like the whole, I think he wants to try to get his hands on the control. I'm like, no buddy, no, this is too complex for you to play. I mean, again, aside from RuneScape, this is basically my first modern MMO.
She's almost a teen now and wants to do her own thing. Parents aren't cool anymore. Makes us sad. Stop growing up.
Yeah, I'll level with you. I am not looking forward to that in the slightest. I'm gonna miss that. It's the days where he wants to be my best friend. Just barges right into my room in the morning. Daddy, wake up! It's like, playtime, playtime. Oh my goodness gracious.
Enjoy it now.
Oh, I am, believe me. That's why I want to get to where I can do some fun things with him, like we'll go to the amusement park, or, you know, we already go on the nature walks around the lake and, you know, fun things like that. But if we could get to where we could do camping or an amusement park trip, I think that'd be a lot of fun too. He's not the type to sit still long enough to watch a movie, so it'd be a lot easier to do something that's more active. But yeah, I do like these skylights, even if they're kind of like...
Super fun. We try to get her into stuff, but she just wants to play roguelikes with her friends instead.
I mean, I get it. It's like, if it's the game you want to play and your buddies are on it, to be fair, that's usually what drew me to Monster Hunter in the first place, was the fact that I had a group that was willing to help me with it. So I ended up eventually liking it on my own, especially after they all ditched me to go play Rise when I was still in Iceborne. But, you know, that's how it goes. And now that I'm getting ready to try Rise, everybody's going to be bailing to go to Wilds, so there's poor Bodacious, just an entire game behind. But that's alright. I'll still enjoy the experience when I have time. I'm really not sure what these curves are supposed to be, but they do make me think of skateboarding half pipes.
Pops and I are looking into getting Warhammer 40k together.
Oh, enjoy.
But now you have us here too.
Exactly. So, that's one of the reasons, like I said, I was wanting to join one of the larger, you know, free companies. I keep having to like stop myself from saying clans because that's what they are in RuneScape. I'm so used to that terminology. But, and like I said, guildies is just a fun word that I like to use because I was reading the Overlord light novel, so they always go on about the guilds and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, we'll just do that. It's just fun to say guildies. But for sure.
I'm used to saying guilds from WoW XD.
See, I never played WoW. I have never touched World of Warcraft in my life. I tried to dabble a little bit in Star Wars The Old Republic, and I do like it, but my junky laptop that doesn't even have a functioning battery at this point wasn't capable of running it for long without almost overheating. So I only got to get a little bit of a ways into Star Wars, so I still, as far as I'm concerned, Final Fantasy is my proper first modern MMO. Because I don't really count RuneScape under that umbrella. I mean, fun fact, my account is going to be turning 20 years old this year. I literally started playing that game when I was in 8th grade. So, I'm excited though. You do get a really cool cape and like a fun little item that gives you a special emote for being a 20-year veteran. So I'm like, woohoo, that's kind of fun in a way. It's just spooky to think about. It's like, oh my gosh, I made that account when I was in 8th grade.
It was getting too toxic for me. I played 14 Watt Owie back in the day, like in 1.0 and early 2.0, and came back a couple of times, but I decided.
Ah, okay. So you're kind of like... See, that's kind of like me with RuneScape. I played, like, what's considered now old school RuneScape. When they updated to the modern MMO format, I wasn't a super big fan of it, so I took a long-term hiatus. And I went back only because the modern one does give you the option to play in what they call the legacy style, which is like what it used to be. Downside is because of software and stuff limitations, there are places you can't do that, but it's still nice that they're trying to humor the older players who grew up with it. It's like, no, RuneScape's identity has always been like the point and click adventure. It's not been like the abilities and modern MMO stuff. I do understand they're trying to do that, but I've always liked it as the classic point and click, almost turn-based combat adventure style. Like, that's classic RuneScape to me. But I have been thoroughly enjoying Final Fantasy, hence why I'm streaming it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Besides, I will say this much, after about 20 years, your friends list is pretty much desolate because everybody's kind of come and gone. And I'll level with you, I am super casual in that game. Like, even after, like, the 20 years, I only, like, just barely maxed, like, the skills to get the basic level 99, and I'm pretty sure most of them now go up to 120. So it's like, I'm not even technically endgame by any means, even after 20 years of casual playing. So, I kind of smirk about it. But that's the point, you know? You don't have to go all in hardcore and everything. Just enjoy the games at your own leisurely pace. Are you trying to do daily roulettes? Because I just noticed you're queued for something.
That's what I'm doing with 14.
Yeah. I only have through Endwalker because of my Black Friday bundle that I bought, so I'm just going to enjoy. That's why I'll do the side quests, stream what I feel like I should of it, and, you know, just enjoy the people I can talk with that might even come hang out on stream like you.
Now I'm working on Alliance Raid.
Oh, good luck with that. It was like pulling teeth to get me to help with people for mine for the story. I do want to try the others. Like, I genuinely am curious because I find them fun, but getting the people to show up for them seems to be miserable. And apparently, like, the more optional ones you're going to have a harder time with, according to what I've seen from the Novice Network. They're like, yeah, if it's not the 3 required Crystal Tower ones, you're probably better off jumping. Which, the only downside to that is it kind of creates the problem in the first place. The reason queues don't fill is because people don't stick around on the same server to fill them. I mean, if I remember correctly, when I did my Crystal Tower raid, it did take nearly the entire hour for the party finder to fill. But we did it. We did have a Halicarnassus and Dynamis server party. It was doable. It just takes time.
I thought the same thing.
And then, like, I've seen, like, the snippets here and there, people talking about because Dynamis is so dead for content besides housing or something, they're like, well, they should just demolish it and use it with other servers. I'm like, yeah, but then doesn't that kind of basically, you know, stick it to the people that actually came here to buy houses or to get the XP buff or to do the, it's like, so for new players or for people who are trying to get invested in this server, that's, like, the worst thing you could do. Besides, I've met a lot of decent people here. You know, true, there'll be some bad eggs,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
overall, there've been a lot of helpful, friendly people here. That is one thing I really like about this game. It's probably why I view it so positively, is because of how helpful to novices and little sprouts everybody is. Oh, my poor journal is a mess.
Burning face.
Eventually, I actually need to start doing the class quests for these other classes I've unlocked too. I still need to do Dancer, I need to do Gunbreaker, I haven't even done the Samurai or the Red Mage class quests yet at all. I think I just unlocked the class and just like, okay, go ham. We just rolling. It's like, I've got the class, it's all I needed.
Well, get to it.
Exactly.
Come.
I'll let you chill in your queue and I'll go do something fun and interesting since we spent about 30 minutes talking. But it was fun, and I'm glad. And I do apologize to anybody watching the stream recording, but, you know, it's been a good conversation, and I've got good company, so I'm thankful for it. But yeah, can't wait to see the house when it's finished. Okay, so Alice, I can't target your house's exit.
Grinning, squinting face, haha, sorry stream watchers.
All I can target is myself or my koala. Help, I'm trapped in Alice's house.
LOL, you'll have to clip through the side.
Clip through the side? Oh my gosh, what? That's bonkers. What is this? Oh my goodness. We have to, oh my gosh, it's like that SpongeBob episode of Walhalla or whatever. We have to go through the walls to get out. We have to take a journey through Walhalla. That's amazing. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, you should leave it like that just because that's so crazy.
It's my secret trap dungeon, LOL.
Oh, of course, of course. Hey, hey, she's got the Cypress hot tub. Fancy schmancy. Oh, it's a little foot bath just like in Monster Hunter. That's amazing. I used to love sitting in the lobby waiting for the hunts to start. Just have like the foot bath. 'Cause you can play with your palico. Probably very good to have since it's very chilly here. Like I said, this is the first time I've seen Imperium. You know, I'll admit, I kind of like the castle, cottage, and mountain aesthetic. Who knows? Maybe if I get a house, I'll get one at Imperium. I know a lot of people go to Shirogane, but I'm like, you know, there's other fun locations too. I like the lavender beds because, of course, forest stuff. I'm biased since I started in Gridania, but the Imperium's pretty nice. I'll have to see what else they have for housing areas. Or is that it? Is it just the 5? Is it Shirogane? Is it Imperium, then the 3 from base ARR?
I wanted Shiro or Grid, but there were so many bids on the houses open there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not surprised. They seem to be very popular locations. I think the Goblet is fairly popular too, the Ul'dah one. But come to think of it, I feel like I've seen the least amount of houses that I know of in the Mist. It seems like the Limsa one doesn't get used very often, which is strange because that should be beachfront property.
I think it's just the 5.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe when they come out with the next expansion after Dawn Trail, they'll have a new housing area too. Who knows? I will be blunt though, since it is that far away, and I mean, I know it's going to take me time to get there. It could even take me a year or more to get there if I take my time and enjoy the game. They probably will end up coming out with another expansion before I even get close to it, so it's like I'll probably end up owning Dawn Trail, if only because if you buy the next expansion, doesn't it give you all the previous ones? So it's kind of like the, oh hey, you would get this because you bought the future.
Squinting face, only people making the game do ha.
Oh, I know. It's kind of pointless to speculate on it. But what can I say? I like being devil's advocate. I like to be the one to ask questions. Awesome. You have so many buckets. There are so many buckets on that shelf. Oh, goodness. But I should absolutely do what we said, and I should go do something interesting for the poor stream. Thanks for showing me the house. I'm looking forward to how it looks when it's finished. Or again, even as it gets updated with progress, I'll be happy to come take a look.
Grinning, squinting face, it came with the house skin. And yes, go do fun things.
Oh, did the little foot bath come with the house skin too? Like this is all included? That's kind of neat.
It did.
Nice. Very nice. Have to see what else there all is. I know the tree one can get that little terrace cafe at the top of it. The treetop terrace. Okay, we need to go back to the Forgotten Night.
Yeah, this one is super cute.
I do like that one a whole bunch. Especially with it being like the foresty cottage sort of thing. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you are having yourself a terrific Tuesday.
Radio from the FC ended up gifting me the skin I have for my house, so that was super extra nice.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad that they're so supportive for folks trying to start out.
I love our FC grinning face.
Oh, absolutely. There's some solid people in it. I think, didn't they say we actually got to the size of being like one of the top 3 on the server? I feel like Rain said something about that before.
I think so.
That's a neat little thing. Well, it's a good thing I fully explored the churning mists. Howdy, hey there, good morning, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. Feel free to chat with the comments. I'm more than happy to talk with you. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy the show. Aha! They have a little airship landing over here. Neat. So am I to understand that it's not just Estinian and myself, there is actually an entire platoon of dragoons? I suppose so. I could probably just be appropriately donned for this. Alright, a dragoon with a Moogle fork is ready to roll. Ah. Whoa! That is a spiky boy. Alright. That's one down. So it looks like they're going to be hiding in these little alcoves. So there needs to be someone else somewhere around here. Aha! Down at the bottom. So that didn't look like it had any sort of area designation. He's just winding up and punching you really hard. Wonder if enemies are going to stop having the tells that they used to have. Oh, someone's got a red chocobo. Cute. I like it. Once again, I find myself slightly disappointed that nobody seems to say anything about me being a dragoon as well. It's like post ARR referencing a few of my different classes set up some lofty expectations. Oh, they're all the way up there. You know, I still don't know what these little orbs are. I keep seeing these things everywhere. I walk into them, I try to look at them, I highlight them, it doesn't do anything. Just have these little orbs everywhere. I guess it must be something I can't do with the story yet. Alright, let's see Dancer versus Dragon. Let's try this out. I haven't had too much practice with this class yet. Ah, so that needs to be closer for that. Good, so Fountain Fall is going to be the long distance, and then the other one is going to be the close range. Yeah, let's get the one on the cliff. We got a long distance class anyway. I used to love playing with slicers in Phantasy Star, so that's probably why I like Dancer as much as I do. Because that's absolutely what it makes me think of. Well, as that Dragoon said, I made quick work of those dragons. Alright, that's 3 blood dragons down. That didn't even take, what, 5 minutes? How many of you killed Dragoon? Need to find the etherometers. It's a good thing that, I guess, through the power of the Echo, we somehow magically know the vicinity of the items we're looking for. And it even gives us these nice little sparkly designations. flight really does make this a lot easier. This is why I will do as many side quests as available in these new venues and areas. So from what I understand, these things do not graph their attacks ahead of time. You're going to have to watch the actual monster. Because they don't have those little squares or things that show up for some of these attacks. Very peculiar, but good to know that that's something I might have to watch out for. Okay, so another scavenger hunt. Basically, kill all the monsters until this item drops. Good morning. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. Feel free to chat via the comments. I'll be more than happy to talk with you. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy the show. Oh boy, we get to fight a big dragon now? I'm for it. Even further down? Is it inside? Oh, down here. Interesting. It's a whole other area down here. Ha! It's just another one of these things. Got my hopes up for a moment. Hey there, good morning, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having yourself a terrific Tuesday. Feel free to chat through the comments or otherwise sit back and enjoy the show. I'll have to have people start telling me whether or not they actually like me to chime in every so often or not. I know some people really like my voice. Oh, this is... Okay, I'm gonna have to leave this one just like the other. See, I'm trying not to do the quests that have... what is it? The crafting and gathering stuff, simply because of the fact that I don't have any of those classes yet. I don't want to get the materia because I don't know which one I'd want to pick. So I kind of have to let these stories get to be a standstill. Except that Moogle has one as well, so I'm going to see what's on the other far side. Well, yeah, but I can only pick one. Ooh, Mog's wait, is the Palm Guard or Mog Squad still trying to get back together? And by the way, sorry if I cough or something every now and then. I did have the flu a little while ago, so I've been trying to get all that junk out of my lungs. Don't mean to be rude, and I try to mute in case that's going to happen, but sometimes, you know, it comes out of nowhere. Can't be helped. But I also understand that's not exactly something people would want to hear, so I do try to mute.
Oh, good. Slightly smiling face.
Oh, let's go get a rusty sword. Maybe it actually turns out to be something cool. I've gotten to the point where I've almost wondered if I should start, like, changing what mount I use depending on the time of day. Like, use the Lunar Kamui at night for obvious reasons, and then maybe ride the Aryan Pegasus during the daytime. I'm not sure. I just like both of those because they have unique music. Should be a Moogle around here somewhere. Aha! So Mogoon totally lied to him. Oh my goodness. Just to get him to go away. Alright, if the Moogle's wanting to pray, I think we can knock some dragons out for that. Like I said before, since I used to love playing Phantasy Star on my DS, I always had the Slicers equipped, which is essentially the same thing as what the Dancer is using, being a spellcaster class with a ranged physical projectile like this. It was very fun, and I didn't see a lot of people playing it. But I can see why a lot of people like Dancer so much. Because to me, this feels relatively familiar. It's different enough. Because I remember one of the key things about the slicers was that you could still cast magic while you had it equipped because it counted as a catalyst. I don't know if it genuinely does help or not, but I like to think running around them in circles at least slightly reduces the amount of times they can attack you, because they keep having to turn to face you. I have had people kind of fuss at me in a dungeon about that before. They're like, oh, it's the wasted movement. Or they think, like, for some reason they seem to think I'm not fighting. It's like, no, I am. I just stay moving while I'm fighting. It's like, I know if the healer's doing their job, I'm not going to get dropped, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try to get out of the way of attacks. You say about... Okay, wait a minute. You just had me kill all of those dragons. Now you want to say something about desecrating a holy place by killing near the statue? Yeah, so I kind of dropped 2 AV dragons, like, right in front of the statue. So, little late for that, Mogoon. Ooh, that is some stagnant-looking water, too. Wow, you actually can scare them away. That's impressive. Yes, the dancer is too terrifying for the birds. Never mind. Will you fight or will you flee? Smart bird. Alrighty, another Moogle Quest series done. Let's see, well, there's no shortage of fates, but we should be finished with this area for the moment, aside from gathering crafting quests, which should be these last two here. As I said, I will tackle those later. I want to actually have the classes unlocked first, so I know which materia to take as the reward. So let's go ahead and zip on back to Foundation. I think it's time to progress the story. Let's see, what class? This is going to be some good XP, so how about, we'll do Machinist, because that definitely needs some. Oh, that's Hallionart Manor. Wrong place. I should talk to him so I kind of remember where I was at. Oh, goodness. Am I getting ready to face the Heavensward? That's right. If that's the case, I'd probably be smart to go as a tank class. Let's do Dark Knight. Are they wanting support from the Heretics and Lady Iceheart? Alrighty, it's time to start a revolution. Alright, we'll seek out the mongrel. Hey kiddos, have you heard of somebody called the mongrel? Or are you just gonna pelt me with snowballs? Apparently you're just gonna pelt me with snowballs. I wish I could throw snowballs back at him. Alright, guess we'll go fetch some herbs. Oh. Alright, we're gonna find some counterfeit coins. Gets me a casting mask, which I do need for Blue Mage. Give me some nice equipment. Alright, so one of them got taken. Good morning, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. Oh wow, this is actually a very large search radius. So I don't need to actually check the coins, I just need to follow them. Oh, perfect. I actually thought she was another quest. It is actually. Okay, so we'll hold off on that. Okay, so they went this way. So you're the thief. Actually, I could just teleport back. That'll make that a little easier. Oh, it's saying I already have one. Interesting. There was that other quest up here. I want to see what that is real quick. Sometimes these end up being entire quest series. That name, Tyrannius Rex. T-Rex, there you go, like the dinosaur. I do like seeing the names people come up with sometimes. They can be very creative or very funny. Ooh, wait a minute. Is that one of the guys we've been helping at the Convictory? Interesting. Let's go take a look. Hopefully everyone's having themselves a terrific Tuesday. I want to thank you for tuning in and hanging out. Ah, so it's not the same one. Go figure. All right, says he's not going back, even though he was just complaining about having to make his own campfire. Oh wow, that made a whole bunch of new quests pop up. Awesome. All right, we got several quests. Let's go ahead and get some XP on Machinist. Try to keep everything relatively the same. Oh wow, we're going to be on all over the map. I mean, more quests show up here too. Awesome. Might as well grab them all. Alright, now we've got ourselves a good bunch of stuff to do on the map. Oops, I did not mean to get two of those. This is going to be tough. Lead him around in a circle. Whew. All right. A 30-minute fate? Is that a event fate? Like achievement? Yes, it is. I'll let Newbie Network know about that one. See if anybody's interested in helping out. This should be an achievement one then. That dude has a little boat that's amazing. We'll switch to Astrologian, so that way I can help heal everybody. Some of you may die, and I'm okay with that. Thank you. Thank you, Farquad. Oh, we have a party too. Whoopsie. Okay. Failed to join the party. We've got 5 people. Oh, they got 4 in it now. I can't join it. Whoops. almost got him! Woohoo! That was fun! Did I get anything cool for beating it, like a pet? I got a behemoth earring? Okay, cool! It's super cute. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Looks like a lot of people didn't have this one. Wow. Must have been a rarer event. That was very fun. Boom! Gotta love it. I must grow stronger. I must rise above the fools inhabiting this realm. Someone has a high opinion of themselves. Oh, goodness gracious. And then, of course, she pulls the pretend you didn't hear that. Piece of cake. Next. He's using Zoblin shells as cannonballs. That's a pretty good idea. Okay, so she's clearly obsessed with glory. Interesting.